In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can fix the piece here being loose from the extruder assembly if this moves and wiggles around. That's often because a piece of this gray part here actually broke. So I'm going to show you how you can replace this entire piece here. To do so, you're going to need a pair of needle nose pliers, some wire cutters, and both 2 and 2.5 millimeter Allen wrenches. To begin, use your wire cutters to snip the filament at the very top of your extruder assembly and power off your 3D printer using the button on the front. Next, using the smaller of your 2 Allen wrenches, remove the 2 screws on the top of the extruder assembly. You'll also want to remove the screw here on the inside of this piece that connects it to the extruder assembly. Now, if you're doing this because this piece broke and this isn't actually attached to your extruder assembly at all, in order to release this screw here, you might need to use the needle nose pliers or wire clippers from the bottom here to hold the piece of gray plastic steady while unscrewing it from the top. Next, slide your extruder assembly forward, and on the back of it right here, you'll see these 2 extra screws. Remove those screws as well as the little gray panel that they are holding in place. Next, this front panel of the extruder assembly can be tilted off. It's sort of magnetic, so just let it sit there hanging from the wire for a second, and then push in on the 2 edges of this front extruder assembly to lift the whole thing up and out of the way. You can now replace with your new one that has the unbroken piece at the top here. And you push in just a little bit with your fingers on either side when replacing it. That way it sort of clicks into position. Now put the front extruder assembly back in place. And then you're going to take this wire at the back and make sure it's lined up nicely with that little indent there on the back before securing with the little gray panel and your Allen wrench. With that resecured, take the screw out of your old piece that still had this connected to the bottom, and if you're having a hard time removing it, you can always use the Allen wrench to actually push it up and out. So now you're going to take that screw right here and feed it back into this and then into the top of your new extruder assembly. The last thing you need to do is resecure the 2 screws on the very top of the extruder assembly, and you will be good to load filament and continue printing on your Robo E4. Happy printing!